Here's more wrestling news for May 19th, 2022. And your headlines for today include: Edge drops a big hint on Top Star being the next member to join the Judgment Day. MJF fires back at claims that WWE Performance Center has produced no talent. Drake set to collaborate with released WWE superstar. Adam Page criticized for his poor promo skills in CM Punk feud. Released WWE star upset about CM Punk's abortion rights shirt on AEW Dynamite. WWE star makes cameo in She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Cody Rhodes has plans for the WWE Intercontinental title. Bryan Danielson hurt during AEW Rampage tapings. AEW star makes cryptic post after missing Dynamite. JBL punched a WWE legend backstage due to the latter having heat over a dangerous spot. Exclusive. AEW star Miro featured in new trailer for CBS series, and more. We're starting off with the Judgment Day, who so far have 3 members, but Edge could soon be adding another superstar to his group. On Instagram, the Rated R superstar shared a picture of former NXT champion Ciampa, fueling speculation that he will soon be part of the Judgment Day. Edge's post is especially notable given that shortly after Damian Priest joined, it was rumored that Ciampa and Rhea Ripley would be next, and with Ripley having joined, fans can expect the Blackheart to fall in line soon enough. Now, MJF has made no secret about his interest in WWE and how he may sign in 2024 when his AEW contract expires, and the Salt of the Earth is already building a bridge with Vince McMahon's promotion. On Twitter this week, MJF highlighted the success of Pat Buck and Brian Myers' Create a Pro Wrestling School, calling the school where he learned where real wrestlers are taught real wrestling. When a fan decided to take a shot at WWE's Performance Center, saying the Florida venue has tied up millions of dollars and produced no one, MJF fired back, listing just some of the names who got their start in the PC. From Roman Reigns to Bianca Belair, Big E, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and many more, the Performance Center has proven to be a success for WWE, and we're not going to agree with MJF's diagnosis that the fan in question may have had brainworms when firing off his tweet. After Parker Boudreaux was released from WWE this year, the former Harland made a bold claim on social media, stating that rap star Drake is wanting to work with him. As proof, Boudreaux shared a screenshot of a DM between himself and Angelo Ferraro, a member of Drake's entourage, and has now added more to the reports of a potential team-up. On Twitter, the former superstar teased working with OVO, the record label founded in 2012 by Drake, and also branches out into clothing. One of the interesting things about Parker Boudreaux is that he is good friends with Rick Ross and other big names in hip-hop, and we'll have to wait and see what Boudreaux does next after his WWE release. Last November, Adam Page finally became AEW World Champion, fulfilling a plan that had been in motion since AEW began, but his reign on top hasn't won over everyone. While Page can hold his own in the ring, he isn't always the best on the mic, and that's been evident during his feud with CM Punk. Speaking on his podcast this week, Jim Cornette discussed the champion's mic work, branding his reign a disaster. Adding that it sounds like Page has Tourette's, Cornette concluded by calling promos from the world champion Marks talking to Marks. To be fair, it would be difficult for anyone to hold their own in a war of words with CM Punk, but with others feeling Page's reign has fallen flat, it may be time for a new AEW World Champion at Double or Nothing. Over the past month, the topic of abortions and rights has been a focus point of the U.S. as several states seek to overturn Roe v. Wade and a woman's right to abort a pregnancy. CM Punk has made his feelings clear on the matter, and after wearing a pro-choice shirt on last night's Dynamite, faced criticism by former WWE superstar Jackson Ryker. On Twitter, the controversial wrestler called Punk's shirt truly sad and said that Jesus should change the hearts of those who are pro-choice. Interestingly, former US President Donald Trump, who Ryker is a huge fan of, was pro-choice until he ran for political office, but no matter what Ryker says, it's unlikely that CM Punk will waver in his beliefs. We've got news from Marvel now, as a trailer recently dropped for the upcoming She-Hulk Attorney at Law series, and wrestling fans may have spotted a familiar face. Near the end of the trailer, where She-Hulk discusses going on dates, eagle-eyed fans spotted former WWE superstar David Otunga as one of the possible suitors for the lawyer-slash-superhero. It's unknown what Otunga's character is named or how big a part he will end up having in the series, but his appearance was a fun cameo for wrestling fans who caught the trailer. On the Raw after WrestleMania 38, Cody Rhodes vowed to one day become a world champion in WWE to fulfill a promise to his late father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. So far, the only championship Cody has challenged for since returning is the United States title, and while he didn't succeed in winning the gold, he has his eyes on another title. Speaking to WWE UK to promote the upcoming Clash at the Castle event, Cody was asked about his time as Intercontinental Champion from 2011 to 2012 and said that he'd be happy to wear the title again. "My goal is the WWE Championship, but there's a lot of roads to get there. No pun intended. If it runs through the Intercontinental title, I would be more than proud to carry one of the industry's most prestigious championships." Cody had 2 reigns as Intercontinental Champion during his first run in WWE, and is often praised as one of the better Intercontinental Champions of the 2010s, and it may just be a matter of time before he holds the gold a 3rd time. We've got news from AJ Lee now, who recently joined Women of Wrestling as an executive producer. The show hasn't made it to air yet, though Lee has said that it'll be in syndication later this year, and the former Divas Champion has shown that she remains in great shape should she need to get back in the ring. On Twitter, Lee showed off her impressive physique, saying that this is what 1 week of commentating women's wrestling does to the body. Lee hasn't wrestled since the March 30th, 2015 Raw, and retired a month later due to spinal injury, so while she'll never wrestle again, the former WWE diva is still in phenomenal condition. More from AEW next, as this week's Dynamite saw plenty of names appear, but didn't feature Anthony Bowens. Not appearing on the show is nothing new, but on Twitter, Bowens insinuated that he had been booked, saying that the opportunity to appear was taken from him. Bowens didn't specify who took this opportunity or how he got pulled from Dynamite, but it seems the Acclaimed member was at one point going to appear on last night's episode. Last night also saw the latest taping of AEW Rampage, and sadly saw Bryan Danielson suffer an injury in a post-match segment. After Danielson and Jon Moxley faced Matt Sydal and Dante Martin, the Blackpool Combat Club brawled with the Jericho Appreciation Society, and Danielson's leg got caught in between the ring and the rampway. According to fans of the show, Danielson was stuck for several minutes until AEW medical personnel came to his aid, and part of the ramp had to be removed to get his leg out. One fan in attendance said it looked like Danielson's calf and shin had been trapped, and though he walked off the ramp of his own volition, even giving Eddie Kingston a thumbs up, the former WWE champion had a noticeable limp. At this point, there's no clarification on the nature of Danielson's injury or if he'll need time off, but we'll keep following this story for further updates. We're going back in time to February 22nd, 1998 now, as fans who watched that night's Raw will remember one of the most infamous moments of the Attitude Era. It was on that show that the New Age Outlaws put Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie, aka Mick Foley and Terry Funk, into a dumpster and threw it off the ramp. It turns out that this segment wasn't just shocking for fans, but for the wrestlers backstage, as Road Dogg explained that when they got to the back, the boys were mad about the spot and started throwing fists with Jesse James and Billy Gunn. It should come as no surprise that John Bradshaw Layfield took things too far, as Road Dogg said he got knocked out by a punch from the former WWE champion. Road Dogg clarified that Foley and Funk were fine after the ride in the dumpster, but that didn't stop the guys getting mad backstage, in what was just one of many iconic Attitude Era moments. And we're ending with Miro, who hasn't been around AEW much lately, but has got a role in an upcoming CBS series. This week, CBS released the trailer for East New York that features the former TNT champion, and perhaps he could be the next wrestler to make a splash in acting. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.